Hi, let's look at how to build a SwiftUI sheet with sequence of heights, as you see in this video. We can do this using the stride modifier in SwiftUI. By creating a default sheet, you can't achieve this, so we need to use the stride modifier in order to get the sequence of heights. Before we do that, let's look at how to use the sheet presentation. In this example, we are going to use two files, this page and then another file. By tapping the call icon, we do want to present the other page using the sheet. To do this, we locate where the icon is. You can see here I have added a SwiftUI toolbar containing these icons on the trailing section of the toolbar. This is the icon we want to add the interactivity to. To add a sheet, we first need to create a state variable. So we have a state that stores information about whether the sheet is shown or not. By going back to the icon, we can add the sheet modifier to the label to present the sheet. So let's add it here. Let's use the sheet that takes the parameter is presented and content. Is presented is the binding bool we defined over here, that is showing call sheet. So I'm going to add it here. To do that, we need to use a $sign as prefix. Then we need to define the content we want to show. So the content here will be the calling view I showed previously. And that is all we need to add a sheet presentation to the icon. So we can now tap the icon to present the sheet. And as you can see, there is no way to decrease or increase the height of the sheet. In order to create a sheet with different heights, we need to use the stride method. From the Apple documentation, you can see this is the method that returns a sequence from a starting value to, but not including the end value. Let's look at how that works. If we go up, over here I have defined different heights using the stride method. So we are going to start the sheet from 0.6 through 1. This means when the sheet is presented, it will show its height as 0.6, and we can drag the sheet by 0.1 increment until it gets to 0.9. We put 1 over here, but from the Apple documentation, it says but not including the end value. So we don't include the end value here, which is 1. Now I'm going to remove everything here. In the body of the sheet, we need to display the content. Over here, I'm going to bring parentheses. Here we need to pass the condition, that is the state variable we defined here, that shows whether the sheet is displayed or not. So let's bring the parameter is presented and put a $sign and showing call sheet. We don't need a content parameter, so let's delete that. In the body, we need to put the content we want to show. To be able to use the sequence of heights we defined with the stride method, we need to add the presentation detents modifier to the content inside the sheet. So over here, I'm going to add presentation detents. In the parentheses, you can see here we need to add the sequence of values as a set. And then the name of the set defined, we used heights. So let's put heights over here. And this is all we need to create a sheet in SwiftUI that has sequence of heights. So we can now adjust the height by increasing it or decreasing it. So this is how you can use the stride method in SwiftUI along with the presentation detents modifier to create a sheet that has sequence of heights. Thanks for watching this video.